Hello, my name is Chevalier, and welcome back for another episode of Redcoat Revenge in EU4, and, well, first of all, while I'm recording this, the Emperor DLC is already out, and although I did get my copy free from Paradox, it is still amazing, which is why we're trying to play through this as quickly as possible now, or, well, at least a bit increased speed, if possible. But there is going to be a few big wars here in the near future. First of all, we'll be fighting Morocco again, then we might do a quick war against Brazil again to cut them size even further if we can. I mean, Brazil itself is probably rather large. Yeah, they got a lot of provinces, but we've already taken pretty much all of their North American holdings. So all that they have is they have Peru, and then they got some lands in Peru itself. But that shouldn't be really an issue. And secondly, we'll be fighting Prussia. They are allied to Russia, or guaranteed by Russia. Although, let's actually have a look. Would they accept... Oh, 15,000 in debt. Okay. Okay, so we'll be able to fight Prussia a bit sooner, I think, because Prussia doesn't have a huge army. They got 40,000 men. Alright, so we can grab a bit more land here, and we might find a way to fight Russia one way or another, although I'm not sure which way is going to be the best to actually achieve that. We might be fighting Austria, for example, something, maybe Constantinople or something like that, and then make sure that Russia breaks their alliance with HRE, and then we can beat down HRE, because HRE does have a huge army, they do have a decent income, although actually a nice little thing that I noticed. Me and my colonies, or vassals and colonies and all that, together have about half the world's income, roughly speaking. Like, them, it might be a little bit off. But still, like, I'm making almost 4 times as much as the HRE is. And that actually reminds me, I will need to embargo them. Because we are rivals. And they are my only rival, actually. But anyway, just gathering up some troops here, and then we'll fight Morocco again. Should be alright. Oh, we lost a military leader, that's not great. How many could we have? We could actually have one more. Let's get an admiral here. We haven't had one in a while. Not bad, 6633. That's a solid 3-star. Right there. But let's get the time ticking a little bit. So this... Okay, that stack is already good to go, so we'll convert some provinces in India in the meanwhile, by the looks of it. Of course, we haven't set everything into the trade companies here, as far as I can tell. We did upgrade that fort there, and these forts were already level... No, that's actually level 2. We could probably make a fort over there as well. Give us a little bit of control over this area. And over here, do we need... Not necessarily. I mean, we could probably build one for our tributary there. Which I probably won't be doing much with, but it's better than nothing. Right, so if we want to fight Prussia... Okay, that's 60 heavy ships. Why don't we send them up north and... I think we can probably transport one of these armies in France. We've got a lot of troops down here. Now let's have a look. Oh. Well, I'm sure that Australia can take care of that on their own. Or at least I hope so. Right, so I want to check how much of an income hold... Oh, the income dropped by almost 100 now. Oh. Yeah, that's one way to starve them. Well, there are messing armies down here. Why don't we pull out a little bit? Or rather, pull a bit further west with the army. But yeah, we'll bring in... Actually, we could probably transport this army over here as well. I don't think there's going to be any revolts over here. Not anytime soon, anyway. Right, so access to transport. Dropped in the Schleswig. We probably stop your suppression as well. We are not over the limit, although we could probably go one higher, because we got plenty of points. Not bad. 5363. That's a nice little siege bonus there, and then we'll transport this army over as well. But yeah, they're actually attritioning there. Interesting. I'm assuming that this one... Yeah, I can easily handle 2 armies at once. We got 2 or 1 good general here, and then 2 other armies. Prussians, what are they? Oh, they got some peasant revolts there. Interesting, and Lübeck is only level 2 for... Alright then, I think it's... Basically, we do have the armies here ready for Morocco, and we do have... Well, we don't have a truce with them anymore, but on the other hand, fighting Prussia now might be better. Yeah, we're just gonna do this real quick. We haven't actually fought Prussians so far, but this is gonna be our first one. Oh man, it starts at 35% siege progress. That's not bad. I know, we're currently going on speed 4. Which honestly, let me actually do this. We're gonna slow down a little bit. We're gonna declare a second war. Now, we're gonna have to make sure that we don't end the Morocco war until we've gotten the course done for whatever we take from Prussia, but we can certainly get this thing kicked off. Actually, you'll stay in the mountains for now. There we go. Sending in more ships by the looks of it. And over here, okay, we didn't actually win the siege on the first try. Oh well. Just waiting for that siege. I mean, the siege of fighting Prussia is going to be fairly linear, I'd say. Do they? No, it's only Prussia, right. And on this war, I wonder, we got 2 armies here. Let's get going there. What I'm going to do is, actually, I'm going to take the armies away from the outliner. And probably the navies as well. Come on, there you are. Rebels is alright, we can keep the buildings there, but I just want to be able to see the combats a little bit faster. Probably even missionaries then, and colonies and colonists for the time being. Right, just so that I can keep track on what's going where. Oh, and let me guess. Oh, I could be the first one to take the admin ideas. Or admin tech. It's only production efficiency, it's not... I mean, on the other hand, 2% for that would still be a decent bonus. But on the other hand, not necessarily required right now. You know what, let me actually buy or put on war taxes, because why not? There's an extra 130 ducats per month or something like that. Okay, so we can't actually move forward with this army, but that's fine. Let me actually start figuring out a peace deal with Prussia already. What can we take? We want Lübeck. Then over here a little bit, maybe up to Rostock and Lüneburg. Just looking at the overextension there mostly. That would be all of that we can take, more or less. That would push them all the way to East Prussia. Alright then. That would give us a nice little coastline here, that's for sure. They would have to core all that, of course, which is going to take a while. Of course, another thing that I could do here is break the walls, just so that we can get through that a little bit quicker. There we go, Siege of Lübeck has been completed. Now you go to Rostock, you go to Wismar, and you go to Lüneburg. pretty sure that the Prussians don't have a huge army. No, they do not. Right, how are we doing down here? There's a bit of a fleet there, but I'm not worried about that. We should probably land our troops on the other side. At least get a little bit closer. We can combine that one, get to Malacca. Oh, right, and we got the armies down... Okay, we got one army down there. We don't actually have an army over here because we brought it down this way, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Because I was planning on fighting Brazil again, but I think this might be better use of our ships. And this is a heavy fleet, so we can just step over there. Oh, right, Jolov might be rather good as well to take over, and then we might be able to take some parts of Mali. But we're going to have to do those wars one by one. So maybe we don't take Stettin and further east from that, from Prussia, just so that we can get more of the peace deals going simultaneously. Okay, that's a few more sieges done. Siege of Rostock, for example. Oh, we can't actually get there because of the fort. Alright then. So we call the majority of their fleet. Monsoon, alright then. We siege the crossing over here in Morocco, that's good. I don't think we can catch that army there, but that's alright. They do have a decent bit of armies here, so I do need to keep my eyes open. And we have, yeah, we have siege down this, so let's go to Benghazi and Darna. Let's see, so they got... Oh, they got military access through that. Alright then. How about we switch these armies around? You can go that way already. We need a good general there. Technically, well... Yeah, it would be technically possible to get the general out without the jiggling around, but... That's an odd choice of words, to be fair. But... Oh, oh. Oh, I see. I think we landed on them or something. Now, can we get through here? Well, we can at least get through... Yeah, I think we can actually get through them. Slowly but surely. Okay, Alodia wants military access. I don't think you actually need it from me, but alright then. Right, let's break the walls there. We're spending a lot of points, but that's alright. And let's get more mercantilism. I mean, let's have a look. So we got our total balance of almost 1.4 thousand. Our total income is well over 2,400. So they're trying to siege that. Time to get in there. Oh, and British Mexico is bringing in troops. And we siege down this one. We should be sinking their ships. I think we might be able to annex Jola first. Then we can focus on Mali over here in the south while we're trying to... Ooh, hold on. Are they locked in? Not yet. We should start moving in our troops from here. As soon as they are locked in. This was a lucky spotting, actually. Right, is there anything over here? We've seized down that one. We slowly start moving further. Slowly but surely. And then over here... Well, we don't need to worry about that. Having a little bit of troops there, but we have a fight over here. We are definitely beating down the Prussian Space Marines here. Took a lot of casualties, to be fair, but we won the battle, so that's all that matters. We can easily replenish our losses. They cannot. Also, as we sank down the enemy ships, we should be able to actually repair while over here, I believe. But I'm not entirely sure about that. We won the battle in pairs, so we actually stacked wiped them. Oh my. Can we move? We cannot actually move out from there, so how about you stop there? The ones that are in a bad shape, so you can move back. Those two can probably stay there to make sure that we got plenty of cannons there. They got another 30,000 men there, moving down south, and they got 40,000 men there, plus another 35,000 there. Could we get... Let's get another general here. That's not bad. 6442. And we are full on admin points now. Can we make a truce with Jolov yet? I don't think we can. We cannot annex them. We could take one province from them, but I don't think that's going to be worth it. So what I'm going to do, instead of taking technology, because that's going to be rather expensive at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and increase some devs. Use, I don't know, 100 points or something like that. Okay, that should give us enough time to actually annex Jolov, and then we can start coring the provinces. Praise the Saints. Ooh. I think we'll take the unrest there, because we don't need the church power that badly. Okay, is Jolov ready to be annexed now? Not really, but I don't think they'll have much choice soon. But this army is moving over here to Kong. How about we move this army down that way as well? Bit by bit. And this? This fleet is certainly repairing here. As far as I can tell. So, I mean, we did take the both naval and maritime ideas. I don't remember which one gives the... Ah, it's the maritime that allows the repairing, which is actually quite handy in certain situations. Now, why is Tuscany here? They're fighting... Oh, they're fighting VJ. Not sure why they are in Africa, though, but alright. Alright, we could be the first one to take the Diplo tech as well. Now, to be fair, the extra trade efficiency would be useful. So I'm going to take that one. Let's have a look. So 2444. Oh, and we won a fight. Oh, bollocks. We should have not interfered with that fight. Alright then. Now, how is the siege over here? They are trying to march around again. That reminds me, we could have marched around with our own troops. Okay, let's use forced march. Okay, we can actually start forced marching with that one. Now we can. Troops in Norgal, Afghanistan, Bengal have ended. Ooh, actually, turn around. Because they stack wiped. I'm hoping to keep them in... Oh, there we go, we got the siege done. What did we send you to Strasland, actually? And... yeah, that's part of that province. Alright then. Just push them back as far as we can. We don't have any fights right now. Where are we sieging? We're still sieging Fez. Which is not going all that great yet. We'll pull a little bit of the troops back. We can probably go back here to de-siege those lands. Cairo, yeah, you can probably have a seat in Parliament, actually. Means less things for me to worry. Now, I think Jolov might be ready for a peace. No, not yet. I'm a bit surprised. Okay, we're about to reach Kong, and over here I'm pretty sure that we've seized down these two provinces, so how about we move there? Let's have a look. So Morocco still has a rather large army in total. We're mostly just waiting for these to be sieged down. But we can also I'll always go hell with that one, and you probably don't need to be forced marching right now. Now, pardon me, just gonna have to check one thing real quick. Sorry about that. My phone was ringing, I had to check if it was a number that I recognized, but of course not. It's probably some telemarketers trying to reach me. Brazil entered a coalition against us. Oh, that's a bold move. Okay, Cholov, no, I want your lands. But of course you don't want to give them yet. But once the war exhaustion starts to reach a bit higher numbers, it should be alright. Okay, they are sieging down the fort there, but that should last for a while, right, because it's level 8, it requires 24,000 men there, so they don't even have enough troops to actually siege it. I'm pretty sure that the siege of Stettin, we could actually speed it up a little bit. It's not going to take all that long. I wonder, would Prussia be willing to, if we don't take Stettin, it wouldn't be as bad, and they're not accepting it quite yet, but I'm sure that they will soon. Okay, so we siege down that one. I'm not sure if we need to go further down there. I mean, there are enemies in here. There is that. Okay, siege down those two provinces. Time to move one step forward. Prussia is offering to give us Lübeck. Now, we want more than that. Bengal ended the coalition, and Siak ended the coalition. Stettin has been sieged down. Prussia still doesn't want a truce, but I'm sure that that will change very soon. Right, so I could still take... How much would this cost right now? 850. Oh god, we can't afford that, because we're going to have to core a lot of good provinces here. And of course, I will have to conquer this just for the heck of it, sooner or later. And then I might want to continue up north here and maybe connect to Egypt, but that's a long-term goal, which we might not be able to reach because of the limited time here that we have. But we can certainly start spreading out our troops here now. Probably try to link up with these armies here with that. I wonder if they are bringing a lot of troops there or not. There's a lot of smaller armies going through, so they might be trying to gather up some troops. But we are winning that fight, and there is another battle with the navies here. Ships seem to be doing alright. Now, Prussia doesn't want a truce. Ooh, we sank another battle or flagship. For some reason, I'm just constantly calling them battleships, but no, they lost their entire navy now. Okay, I'm pretty sure that they will accept a truce now. So, yeah, I think we'll just take that. We'll probably take... I don't know, a little bit of money. There we go. So that's one war out of the way. Let's start coring the provinces. Moving the troops back. I think these three armies in North Germany is going to be just fine for the time being. Oh god, we got almost over 200,000 ducats right now. Now the war against Morocco is going to take a while. As far as I can tell. But I think we can... Ooh, that's a bit of an army. Oh, we can't even get there. Well, what we can do is we can combine our forces over there. We'll take a fair bit of attrition, but I think we can withstand that for the time being. And how we... Okay, we got 77%. We could technically peace out Jolov, I think. As soon as they are willing to take the peace offer, because that's only 6%. Yeah, and technically we could take a few ducats from there. It's not much, but it's a little bit. Okay, they got a large fleet there, which is going to be facing our navy here, but we do have a pretty good admiral. And they siege down the provinces over here. How about we move one step forward there, go to Melilla. We got a few thousand men over there that are running away, and these armies can start moving west. Oh, and we have a colonist available. How about okay? We can't actually colonize much around here. We can't colonize that one. I'm pretty sure that we colonize majority of the America as well. Yeah, would appear so. I'm not sure. I mean, that might still be a lot. Well, actually, let's have a look at the. Is it economical? Yeah, here's the colonial map mode. Right, there's a few provinces here in Africa. I don't really see anything in the Pacific either. Oh, there's still a little bit in Alaska. Well, let's send a colonist there. And with that, we are unfortunately out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description bar. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.